We are live. Welcome, everybody. How are we today, Bob?
That. Here we go. Done. Beautiful. Okay, we're all hunky dory.
Good to hear. Good to hear.
Yes, and you can be heard, and I can be heard, and we've got happy days, my friend.
Let's see if I can minimize.
How? Oh yeah, there's my up on stream. I've got my trying to sort out my settings live. Anyway, all good, all sorted. How are we, brother?
I'm good. Yourself?
Not bad. Construction's back on site, or 25%.
It is. Well, yeah. Five a site. Well, five trades per site in the regional area, in the residential area.
Mm-hmm.
Getting up your stream here. See if I can have a couple going at once. Keeping up on everything. Making sure I'm not doing double audio.
Yep. No.
Keep an eye on all the chats.
Studio, let's go.
Did you get up to much over the weekend?
No, can't say I did, mate. No, I create and go live, and here we go. All right. So anyway, please use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. Keyframes are not being sent often enough, which can cause buffering. The current frame is 8.3 seconds. I have no idea what that means. I really don't. The stream's current bitrate. Stream is healthy. Stream health is excellent. Okay. Well, and no, I'm still not happening. Oh, like it's telling me all sorts of funny buggers. Anyway, I don't know if that's because I'm trying to stream to too many.
Yep.
Or what the deal is. So anyway, but looks like we're okay on Twitch, and let's go and have a look at Facebook Live. Flippins. Let's refresh. No. Oh, flipping spuds. Yep, and we're live. Let's make sure we don't do double audio. Let's expand that. Okay, cool. All right. Live fixing of streams, everyone. The wonderful world of streaming, where you can be an hour before the show, think you're ready, and then you hit the button. Live fixing of streams, everyone. The wonderful world of streaming.
What do we have in blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean. What's on for the show tonight, Bob LaCool? How are
we? We've got a couple of things we're going to talk about tonight. The first topic off the first cab off the rank is Windows 11. Officially, I think Windows 11 is officially launched. I think you can actually update now for free with Windows 10, or actually any version, I think, of Windows that you've got. Most people would be on 10 anyway, because they stopped support of 7 ages ago, and no, I can't imagine anyone still was on XP.
Nah.
I think.
Do they have different system requirements? I'd love to see how an i5 2400 or something runs Windows 11.
Yeah, I actually don't know what the minimum system requirements, but look, it's not, from everything I've read, it's not that different from Windows 10. And I've had Windows 10, like I said, I had it on that stupidly old laptop running. It seemed to be okay. It seemed to boot up okay, and it seemed to run fine. So I guess that is what it is. I can't imagine it's that bad. But it does require, so, some people are like, oh, what do I need? Well, first of all, you need a PC. Yuck. Second of all, you do need just to be wary for some people a module on your motherboard called a TPM. So actually, I think to answer your question, I'll retract my previous statement. No, you won't be able to use it on, I believe, older hardware. It has to have the what's it called? It's a trusted program module. I think it's called.
I think when they did the tests, when Tekt did his first tests on Windows 11 and stuff, I think we did talk about this. Yeah, three months ago. Three months ago was July. This year's going quick.
Yeah, it is, man. Trusted platform module. Trusted platform module. That's what it sends, and it's basically a chip on the motherboard. But yeah, you're right. Look, I'm sure there's going to be people who come out with ways around it, but considering I think it's more of a security thing by Windows to stop people making it as easy to hack into a PC.
Yeah.
I probably don't recommend you might want to go around it because at the end of the day, it's there for a reason, and I don't think it's because Microsoft have a vested interest in selling more hardware. I mean, they haven't done it before. Clearly, they're just more, I think, trying to be security conscious. So, yeah, trusted platform module is a dedicated chip on the motherboard that provides hardware encryption for features like Windows Hello and BitLocker.
Yeah.
Now, you can buy them like actually a physical chip, but also that you can have it in BIOS as well. So anyone with I think B450, I think even a B3000, there was a table I saw. Intel's Z390, Z490, Z590, like all the 4, 5, and 3, 4, and 5s all have the feature. But Intel call it PTT, Platform Trust Technology, which is available on most consumer boards. It offers the same capabilities of discrete TPM, just without a dedicated module. So it sounds like Intel's is more software based rather than actually a hardware based thing in BIOS, or on the motherboard itself. So that's pretty cool. I mean, it sounds like, you're probably going to be able to use some of the older stuff, but some of the newer stuff's probably going to struggle. Sorry, the newer stuff will be fine. It's just the older stuff that'll probably, you're probably not going to be able to, unless it's got a TPM module on it. But go and Google it online. I did a very quick Google search and it was really easy to find. Great excuse to go and update your PC. Even though there's certain parts of that update that might not be so much fun.
Yep.
But yeah, so look, it's not going to be a while. It's going to be a couple of years before they'll force people onto Windows 11, like they did with Windows 10. They didn't stop. I mean, you can still use Windows 7 if you wanted to. I know for the GeForce NVIDIA Now thing that they were saying Windows 7 and up. So I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be okay. I don't think it's an issue.
Yep.
But yeah, look, it's probably going to kill some older systems, but that's not unusual. I mean, reality is, even with Windows 10, you weren't really meant to run it on, even like the old i5s and i3s. You weren't really meant to run it on stuff that old. It just happened that it could. But I think that possibly what Microsoft's found is that it creates holes to allow that to happen. You then have holes in your security, and look, I've got a whole bunch of anti-malware and all that, but no one's immune to it.
No.
So just be smart about it. It was really funny. I had even early today, I had an email that I haven't had a worse Westpac account for 8+ years at least, certainly well before Gabe was born. And yeah, I've got this thing going, oh, we've got a credit card and this and that. And like the guy's going, look, I'm really sorry. I'm going to have to try and identify her. Do you remember what your signing pin was? I had a crack at one guess, and he's like, no, it's not it. All right, let's try. He goes, do you remember the account number? So I scrounged through some stuff, found what I thought was the old one. No, that wasn't it either. And then he was like, yeah, because we're done. He goes, oh, you're going to have to go into a branch because I'll have a lot more access to stuff.
Yep.
I said, all right. I said, I'll go check it out. I said, because as far as I was aware, I definitely closed that off. And he goes, yep. No, he goes, look, let me tell you, he goes, a lot of these scams now are getting very clever. It was really interesting. It was a 1-800 number and it looks legit. So I'll be very interested. So I'll come back next week and next week's show and update. But it was really interesting whether that, like how legit, it even talked about in the email about this is where you report hoax emails and we'll never ask you for this information. To me, it looks like it's legit.
Yep.
But even the guy, when I rang Westpac, said, look, you're better off just being sure. He goes, they just look so good. He goes, we've even had instances where people Google the phone number and it's a legit phone number for us. He goes, but the person they're calling back has spoofed the number so they get the phone call. And I'm like, wow, that's getting pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So that's why I'll just go into the branch and sort it out there. I'll go in during the week. And it's pretty crap because it's COVID and it's probably going to take heaps of time to figure out. But I really, now, like I've had a couple of emails like that. I'm like, oh, yeah, you're a scam. Like I haven't, and like they haven't looked quite right, but this one looked so real that it was like, and it gives you the end of a credit card number. I'm like, possibly. I'm like, shit, I hope they don't have a credit card in my name out floating out there because that could be a bit awkward. And so that's why something like a TPM module is great because it makes it just a little bit harder for hackers to come in and tap into your PC and try and steal data off it and encrypt stuff. But moving on, speaking of encrypted stuff, crypto.
Crypto's been looking pretty good for the last for the last few days. I think this time last month it peaked. Like Bitcoin sat around 70,000. Now today it's just hit 70,000 again today. Ethereum's around the 4,850 mark. BNB's around 600 and Cardano's $3.16. Shiba Inu's probably had the biggest jump overnight, which is a 50% jump.
Oh wow, 50%.
Yeah. So, but in saying that, like the price of it is
1 cent to 2.
Well, no, less than that.
Oh wow. What was it?
It was, where is it? It was 0.000010, and now it's 0.000018.
Wow, yeah, they've all gone up, haven't they? Solano's
so 0.0010 of a cent.
And it went to 0.0002 of a cent.
Yeah, pretty much.
50%
almost double.
Double me money. You know what? As crazy as that sounds, if you put in, look, let's say you're stupid and you put in 100 grand's worth.
Yeah.
Like
you just made 50 grand overnight.
You made 50 grand overnight. But
yeah.
geez, you'd have to be pretty
take off the 15%, so that's $7.5 grand you got to pay in tax, capital gains.
Yeah.
And there's a 1% tax you got to pay on selling it. Yeah.
There you go. But it looks like crypto's Bitcoin's made a bit of a bounce back. I saw that.
It has a bit of a bounce back. It's looking good. Hopefully Ethereum keeps pumping and all the NFTs looking pretty good.
Speaking of the NFTs, I saw you sent a couple of things about D-Race, and I had a had a look. Some of the prices people are asking for their horses is just
I know, but like
bonkers.
some of them were getting good offers though. Like
Yeah, I know. Like they were.
I'm thinking about it. I've got a bit of money in there now that we moved some stuff around. Thinking about maybe buy some race coins and see if I can get my hands on one of the horses. But the only thing is they're only releasing like a couple of hundred horses at a time. So
Mhm.
they're selling out. They're selling out in seconds.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but if you can get, they're like 10x into straight away. So tend to just to maybe pick up one or two if you can, if you can get that sale.
Yeah, but I mean, they're still expensive. Like like
Well, I
even
think that the cheapest one was $150, but then when we had a look the other night on the Stingray Dog Collective, that they were getting offers of 1.5 thousand.
okay.
15,
So here's one here of an Amiga NFT.
is this on? Are you on OpenSea now, or are you on?
Yeah, yeah, I am on OpenSea. Yeah,
Yep.
offer of 3.25 ETH.
Oh, really? For the
Yeah,
Omega,
for the Amiga NFT horse.
and there's an offer for it for that much.
Yeah, it says offer for
Very.
3.25. Is that ETH though? Hold on, is that ETH? No, no, hold on, hold on. Oh no, it's USDC. Sorry.
That's still that's the back US dollar. Oh no, that's so what's it? $4.5.
3.25 USDC. I don't know. Or zero point 0.8. Current price is 0.85 ETH. No, no. Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
0.85, but there's a lot of copycats out there because they're not verified yet on OpenSea. There's a lot of Derace Dot, which I don't think is real. There's Derace Dash NFT S. There's Derace Dash NFT, which has got it's got a blue tick next to it, but that's just its logo. Like I'll see if I can. Oh, that's all right. Yeah, so there's a few copy ones out there. So until they get verified, you don't know which one's the real one.
yeah. I mean, here's one here, which is an Omega, and they've got 1.12 as the price, and they've got an offer of 0.0099. Ooh, hold on, is that ETH they're offering? Oh no, that's WETH. WETH's different, isn't it?
Oh, not really. It's just wrapped Ethereum, so it's the same. It's worth as much as an Ethereum, but it's just that it's on the Polygon smart chain.
Well, someone's offered this guy one WETH, and he's
Oh,
asking for 1.2.
and what's that for?
A beta NFT horse ticket.
Which one's the beta?
It's the green one.
We'll go back through my notes.
Someone's got an Omega NFT and they want 10 ETH for it. So it's interesting, like 15.
Yeah, because the Amiga ones are 150 AUD at the start. Now I'm just trying to find out where's my
Did you
other
say
device.
150 AUD? The
Yep,
Omega ones?
yep. That's how much they are. $150.
$150. Okay, so Omegas are there. Right,
Must have deleted it.
okay.
Oh no, here they are. The betas were $280 AUD. The betas, he's got an offer for 1 ETH, has he?
Yeah.
Yep, and that's $4,800. So that's 20x since they went on sale on Sunday night.
Okay, so there's. I'm just looking at ones where they've actually had an offer. Okay, that's the beta. Okay, here's an Amiga NFT, and he's getting offered 0.0099. So $50. Yeah, good luck with that, mate. No one's that silly to sell it to you. Yeah, it looks like same guy's offered ridiculously low prices.
Yep. Just in hope
Yeah,
they. Oh. Yes, I think there's another drop coming out in the next couple of weeks, but I think they're only doing 500. They're doing 500 horses this time. I think the first drop on the Binance they did 217. This one they did 330. Next one's going to be 500. But yeah, I'm
So
not sure how many
what's
horses there
what's
are.
an alpha NFT horse worth?
When the first drop, they were $830 Australian dollars.
Okay, so he's dreaming.
So probably
An alpha NFT horse
points.
ticket, and someone's offered him 5 ETH.
They have offered them,
Yep.
and it's probably worth 0.2 ETH.
Yeah, so 23 grand. Why would you not be jumping on that? And he wants 9.99 ETH for an alpha NFT horse ticket. Why would you not sell at that price? I'd just go, here you go.
Unless there's
Unless someone knows something and they're just
or unless that's his other account and he's just offering it to try and
pump up his price.
Yeah, people are saying, "Oh, look, people are offering 5 ETH for it. I might offer 6 for it."
Interesting, because there's another one here that the guy wants 14.99 ETH, and again he's been offered 5. Oh, someone bought it for someone bought it for 5 ETH.
Oh, jeez.
And then that guy has listed it 16 hours ago for 14.99 ETH. So he bought it. So the guy got offered 1 ETH. Oh no, 1 WETH, 1 WETH. Transferred it to this guy and then got, it was a sale for 5 ETH. Shit. And then this guy's trying to take the piss. 5 ETH. So 5 ETH. So that guy paid $23,000 for a horse that was. So this is an alpha NFT.
Yep. And they were 830.
That's ridiculous. Because that's a sale. It's not a. I thought it's an offer, but it's not. It's a sale, and now it's back up for sale for $14.99. I reckon that guy's hoping it'll go through the roof, and if it fucking tanks, that's an expensive mistake to make. Like, that's losing your house type mistake. And that's on OpenSea.
Yes, I don't even know if these are real. There's no blue tick next to them. So some have got DeRace tickets, and then there's DeRace dot, and then there's DeRace horse.
Yeah. Beta NFT horse ticket, Omega NFT horse ticket.
Yeah, but like someone could just copy the picture, start up a OpenSea account and name it as DeRace tickets and sell these tickets, but they're not actually anything.
What? How does D-Race not stop that from happening on OpenSea?
Well, they've got to have a verified account, but that's why I don't know where the verified account is. So I don't even know if these are even real.
Yeah, that
Because you know,
to me
because
sounds
if you type in ZRun, you'll see the blue tick next to the name on the right hand side. Make sure it's on the right hand side, not the left, because the left hand side's the display picture. So anyone can put like a blue tick next to their name.
Okay, Z-Run.
And then when you open it up on the Z logo, there's a blue tick there.
Oh yeah, next to the actual horses themselves.
Yeah.
On the left hand side, yeah.
Right, like Z Run.
And yeah, on the
verify.
right,
Yeah.
on the right hand side of the Z run. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas these derace ones, there's no.
There's no tick next to them, is there? Yeah, like to
No.
say
So
they're
I don't.
actual NFTs from them. But
Yeah.
they minted the NFTs yet?
No, they've only got these tickets yet. They don't even actually have the horses yet.
So therefore, that's why you can't have a tick. It's not a minted NFT yet.
Well,
I
technically,
don't like this. The more I'm seeing of this, the more I'm going. Trust me, my friend. I will look after you. It's okay. Sit down, have some more vodka. Don't worry. It's all good. It's all kosher. No problem. No problem. Until people start, I don't know. To me, it's starting. Look, I sincerely hope I'm wrong, and I don't want to disparage the people who are doing it because, like I said, I mean, it looks very flash and nice, but sometimes there's that one always, with a new thing like stocks, there's always that one that screws everyone so badly that it burns people from buying stocks ever again or investing
yeah.
in stocks and shares ever again. You know, people like the Wolf of Wall Street or, the collapse of 88, where stockbrokers all lost their jobs and stuff like, or the global financial crisis. And this smells like one of those. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know enough intimately enough to go hand on my heart. Yeah, this is gonna blow up, but it just doesn't smell right. It doesn't pass my smell test. That there are people trying to sell these, and there's someone who's allegedly paid 5 ETH for even not a minted yet NFT, and there's no way for them to verify it's a mint. It's like a legitimate ticket from the D-Race people.
Yeah.
I would have thought there has to be a way for OpenSea to verify that. There's no way OpenSea would leave itself that open because if you think about it, right? Let's say this goes tits up, like we think it might. We're hoping it won't, but we think it might. If that goes tits up, that's going to be bad for OpenSea as well.
Yeah.
Because the question's going to be to OpenSea going, what the fuck? How did you let them get away with this? How did you not have anything in place to stop that shit from happening? So it'll be interesting. Like I said, there's just, some of the sales on here. I mean, there's not many. Like most of them look like no one's. And what did you say an Amiga was worth? About $120, yeah?
Yeah, 130 Australian dollars.
And someone apparently bought one 2 days ago for 1.1 ETH, which is about 4,750 bucks. That's a lot of profit.
Yeah.
And we were saying a lot of people were going to do this.
Yeah.
They were going to buy and then just get out. And then some of these people could really be left with holding the bag.
Yeah.
What's your gut feel, mate?
I don't know. It just seems why are they dropping tickets for a horse and not actually dropping horses?
So
Why
even
aren't
for
they?
you, it
Yeah.
doesn't
Why
feel
aren't
right.
they opening up their marketplace? Why aren't they? Yeah. Why aren't they doing this? Why aren't they doing that? Something doesn't feel right.
What about a beta? What's a beta worth?
The beta, like to buy one,
Yeah, what was it worth?
was $280.
$280.
Yeah.
And someone bought one for 7,112. Anyway, we oh no, it says it's minted.
Yeah, like it's the tickets minted. Like, so you get that ticket to be able to, when the marketplace opens, to go exchange that for your horse.
So hold on. Okay. I just want to get this right. Hold on. So you're telling me with Zrun, when you guys bought them, you bought a
Yep.
minted NFT. You bought that ticket. You bought that.
Yep.
So even if the
Horse.
game never happened, you had a NFT horse.
Yep.
D-Rays right now have a ticket to buy the horse.
Well, I think it's you exchange that ticket for the horse. That's from what I understand.
So that's like having a
Like,
ticket or a pre-order for a PlayStation or an Xbox or a graphics card, whatever. Take your pick. And
yep.
someone's selling you that spot in the queue.
Yep. But I think like it's prepaid for it though. So like you just take that receipt and get your horse when it comes.
I get that. But that's like me having a 30, let's say 40, 80 drops tomorrow. I jump on, bang, I grab myself one. It's a pre-order. I can't, I'm going to get it in the future. And then I go on eBay and I say, hey, everyone, I've got a confirmed order here. Do you want to buy my spot in the queue? And someone goes, yeah, I want one really desperate. I'll pay you fucking 200% more than what you paid. I want your spot because I'm a crypto miner and I've heard these things are going to be pumping. These things are going to be 1,000 times better than anything else before it. So if suddenly, you know, so let's say they pay me, I don't know, let's say the card's $1,000.
Yep.
And they pay me 10 grand for that spot because that's how desperate they are. Marketplace opens, so two things can happen in this instance. They get their horse, and the horse suddenly becomes worth $500.
Leo Keith, thanks for the like.
Thanks, Keith. Or you don't get the horse at all, and they just take their money and go, we live in Mother Russia.
Yeah.
Fuck these guys. Fucking NFTs. What a bunch of dickheads. And off they walk into the sunset. Nice knowing you.
Well, then they could release these short numbers of horses, send them to their own wallets, saying that these people bought them within seconds, and then sell them into the marked up horses. That's why they're going for $1,000, $5,000, $7,000.
So there's a potential that
I don't know.
No, but I'm really interested in this because this is scam level 1,000, mate. Over 10,000. So effectively, this means that they could be themselves buying it with their own accounts to pump up the prices. Well, they make it seem like, oh yeah, this is going off like a frog in a sock.
Or they're not doing that. They could just be buying them at the cheap price that they release them at, to say like, hey, we're releasing them at these prices, but then reselling, like snapping them up themselves and then reselling them off at a more expensive rate.
Oh, right. Okay. I see what you're saying. He's going, oh, well, we'll sold out, guys. But they've actually bought, I don't know, 80% of the horses, chucking them on the market, saying, hey, we sold out. Look how quick we sold out. And I was like, wow, must be good, man. Everyone's buying them.
Yep.
And then they're selling them for, like we said, like 1.5 each. That's the case, mate. I want that bloke in charge of some country. He needs to be prime minister or something. Or something, you know, Vladimir Putin needs to just go over there and say, champ, come work for me, mate. There's some stuff here I need you to sort out. that is scam level 1000, mate. Like if they've done that, but that's the biggest fear, and that's the thing. The more I talk about, that's my biggest concern with NFTs is it's just so open to manipulation.
Yeah.
And that's a perfect example. Like that's a very logical example you gave, very easy example. Like you said, they buy them for, let's say they go, oh, we're going to spend like, I don't know, whatever their horses are worth. Let's say they go and play up 50 grand into buying a majority of those horses themselves, or have friends do it, so it doesn't
Yeah.
look dodgy to them, and then have them, and then everyone's going, fucking hell. Like I said, here we are on stream looking at these prices, going, fucking hell, who's buying these for 1.5 ETH, man? That's crazy.
They'd sell them for that much, but geez, they must be able to pick them up for cheap.
Yeah, it's like, how are they? Why are people paying so much, especially for 100, like you said, $180 horses or 200 and something dollar horses?
Yeah.
And they don't actually even exist yet. Like you don't have the NFT ticket. Like you don't actually have your NFT, because I understand D-race, like worst case scenario is if you're silly enough, you get this pretty looking horse to display.
Yeah. Or what did you say the other time? Like when you Google Lithuania, it was the biggest.
It was well regarded for financial fraud.
Which is where they can launder money, where they could buy something for cheap and then resell it.
For more money. Look how popular it is, everyone. Look, absolutely. Look, and do you know what a Ponzi scheme is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where they tell everyone how limited it is, and then get in and buy it, and then when they buy it or fund it or whatever, invest in it, and then it shuts down. Well, it doesn't shut down; it just ends. They just take the money and run. So pretty much what a Ponzi scheme is.
It can get a little bit more elaborate, and this is starting to look like a Ponzi scheme. So Ponzi scheme is one of the most well-known one was Bernie Madoff in the US. And basically what he was doing was as he was raising a certain amount of capital, from that capital, he was then paying out the early investors. So who then would tell their friends. So I come up to you, right? And I remember this in the 90s, a mate of mine tried to get me involved, and I'm like going, are you smoking crack or what? Like, how does this work? There's no way this works properly. It was called Pilot. And what happened was, right, it was you got 10 people. So your job was, there was a queue of 10 people. And to get in the queue, you paid $1,000. And then you had to try and get someone else to join the queue. And as people joined the queue, you went up to the front of the plane. And at the end of it, you got $10,000. That's effectively a Ponzi scheme. It relies on more and more people coming. And as people get to the front of the queue, they get paid out. And the hope is that they've attracted 10 other people to join the scheme.
It sounds like a pyramid scheme sort of too.
Yeah,
as well.
That's pretty much what it is. And I'm like going, yeah, but mate, what happens if you don't get 10 people? What happens to your $1,000? No, but you will. I'm like, but what about if you don't? Where's your $1,000? I said, you're relying on 10 people coming in. What happens if there's like only 7 or 8 or even 9? Still not 10. Still not getting paid out. I'm like, and how do the people make money? How does that work?
Because they make it off all the ones that only get 9.
Exactly right. Or they build it up that they've got enough people, and then they take all the money and walk away. And I don't know. This is what it sounds like, because the thing is, this is effectively like, as soon as you said, oh no, these aren't the minted NFTs, these are the tickets to buy it. Well, hold on a minute. That sounds like coming to the front of the plane to me. Like I said, I really hope these guys aren't like that. I sincerely hope, I only wish people success, you know, and genuinely, these guys have created something that makes them stupidly wealthy because they've got the brains and the talent to make it happen. Good on you, mate. I say all the power to you. That's brilliant. Like, that's what capitalism and entrepreneurship is all about. Is people taking from nothing and making it something amazing. Like your Richard Branson's, you know, stuffed, you know, records in a bag. And now he has Virgin, which is a global company, you know, Amazon, which started as a bookstore online. We could
Yep.
order a book online to now, you know, being, you know, what the top one or two most valuable companies in the world, you know.
Oh,
Good,
they've got the fingers and everything, like Amazon Web Services and
yeah,
Amazon deliveries. You can even deliver, like Uber Eats. You can even deliver for Amazon now. You can,
exactly.
yeah.
And that's what I mean.
Music,
Yeah,
stream
music,
video,
TV
Twitch,
shows.
Twitch,
Yep,
Twitch is owned by Amazon.
yep. And you know, and I take my hat off to someone like a Jeff Bezos who's obviously, you know, kept hustling it along. And yeah, look, let's not kid ourselves. The guy's clearly got, you know, you don't get to where you get to with clean hands like that either.
Yeah, but then
But
once you get money behind you, you can and you got an eye for someone. You can use that money to find someone to get into that spot.
yeah, and I'm sure as the CEO, he's the one who's constantly going, "Hey guys," or surrounding himself with by people who go, "Hey boss, this gaming thing seems to be really taking off. It's this little company called Twitch. I reckon we invest a couple of million into that bloody thing, buy it. I know it's going to be expensive a bit at the start, but you know what? I reckon we're going to make a fortune out of that. And we get free content. You know, we'll throw these guys some peanuts to come and stream on our service.
Well,
Millions
they
of
can,
people will come.
yeah, but they can make it so they can only stream to our services.
Yeah, we'll make the content that exclusive to us. If they stream anywhere else, not allowed to stream on Twitch, whatever, because you're partnered, affiliated, whatever. But currently, the concern is he's stepped down, and some of the things that are happening now are not positive. For example, in Twitch, I mean, they've lost some pretty big streamers, man.
Yeah,
Tim the
very big.
Tatman, Doctor Disrespect,
Nick Max,
Doctor
oh, no,
Lupo.
Nick Max is still there, isn't he?
I reckon he's teetering. I reckon.
Yeah.
I think the only reason Nick is probably not sure about whether to move or not is because he's got such a well, I think he's got a really well established community on Twitch.
Yeah.
And I think it took a long time for Tim to be convinced. But I've got a funny feeling Nick Merckx is at the but he does do stuff on YouTube though. I just don't think he streams live on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because he's definitely got videos on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm certain he does too.
You know, because like, you know, like I always remember, what's up, people? You know, today we get hacked. Like the video. You know, he's like really in your face. So, you know, yeah, I think I'm right. I don't think he's on YouTube like he does his like videos, but he obviously does his live stream on Twitch. But I think as that grows, and I think this is what happened with with Tim. I think as he saw shit, I'm getting just as many people looking at my stuff on YouTube as I'm on Twitch. And then YouTube comes along and goes, "Hey Tim, we can get you to stream less. We'll pay you more money." Let's be honest, I would have probably offered him more money than what Twitch did.
Yeah.
And on top of that, you know what? We'll get you some good sponsorship. You know, you can probably do some sponsorship deals. You can do a couple of channels. You know, off you go. And Tim's like, on, so I'm going to do less work.
I'm gonna travel around the.
And I'm going to have more money. And I'm probably going to travel around the world. I'm starting to think, well, this is not a bad idea at all. Obviously, it means that it's hard tournaments, but I think someone like a Tim or Dr. Disrespect or Zealand or I think they don't give a shit about the tournaments. I think Zealander maybe a little bit does because I think he's still very much nowhere near at the same level as those other guys.
Yep.
But mate, you just see that guy play, like he's truly like pretty freaking amazing to watch. But anyway, we spent a lot of time on NFTs and crypto.
We did. Too much time.
Too much.
I think we're on online shopping.
Online shopping. Yes, so a bit of an update on that. So anyone looking to buy stuff for Christmas, do it now. Like absolutely jump on, and that's not to go. Oh, spend. It's genuinely. I was watching the news, and they were showing footage inside Australia Post. It was not good. Like there was shit everywhere. And Aussie Post has announced they've stopped doing collections for e-commerce retailers, eBay. Anyone who's selling on eBay, who has a store, Amazon, probably a lot of the computer stores, like Shopping Express and stuff, and anyone who's purely online, like Umart. Anyone who doesn't have like a click and collect, I think is going to be in trouble. They've stopped picking up from the 1st, so on Friday, at midnight, until midnight on the 6th. US Postal Service has said they will not be sending packages overseas at the moment. So that was a massive announcement over the week.
Yeah, I saw that. Yep.
Europe's got massive logistical delays because they don't have enough trucks to get stuff to ships. And when they get to ships, they don't have containers. I can tell you this firsthand because of what I do for my as a real job. And let me tell you, if you're going to go, like we're looking for Gabe, and I reckon the next week or so I'll be pulling the trigger on saying, mate, you need to make up your mind what you want for Christmas now, because once I order it for you, champ, that's it. Once Santa orders, that's it, mate, because Santa needs time to he'll get his elves. Yeah, but his elves are, he's got to deal with COVID, mate. Hasn't got as many elves working at the same time. 1.5 meter distance, mate. And a couple of COVID cases, couple of them didn't make it, buddy. Can you imagine saying that to a kid?
Yeah.
Santa's had COVID cases and a couple of elves didn't make it. Oh, God. Oh. No, but, having to explain it and just go, mate, you need to make up your shit. Make up your mind. So my advice to anyone is if you're looking to buy stuff for Christmas, do it now, because you're highly unlikely to get it before Christmas.
Oh wow!
And that's bad. Like we're October.
Yep. So
2 months away. So that shows you how bad it is. And then you're gonna have Christmas break where people go on holidays, mate. Because if the states open up like we think they will.
Yep. Once you get to 80% and stuff like that, double vaxxed.
Yeah. That's it, mate. You had your double jab or just the one?
Yep.
Oh,
got the double today. I got the second one today.
Sweet, mate. Well done, brother.
Yeah. Yep.
Well done. I say,
so
that's
I signed up for $1 million today as well. I don't know how legit it is. My wife sent it to me. I don't know if it's the real one or not, but
I don't know. I entered. Like I said, I'll be happy with $1,000.
Yeah.
Million? That'd be nice, but 1,000? Yeah, I'll still be happy with that. That'd still mean a couple of, at least a new GPU.
Yeah.
Sell the 2070 or put the 2070 in Gabe's PC and sell his 1660 Super for a couple hundred, probably for the same price that I paid for it.
Yeah.
A little bit more. Battlefield 2024 update, mate. Now you broke this to us yesterday, like in chat, which was interesting.
I just saw a video. There was rumors of it, but I don't think it's confirmed yet. But the beta starts tomorrow, actually. So if you get in and get your pre-orders, now if you want to pick up the game, I've got a few links for you if you like.
Cool.
I'll just post them in chat.
sure no one's sitting in here in chat. And if you are, I apologise if I haven't sent your message. Yeah, you're right. It is a situation where you know,
They haven't confirmed it yet, so I think it's waiting to see how this beta goes. But yeah, I think you can get on and download it now if you pre-order. I think you might be, what's that, fifth, sixth, seventh. The 7th we'll be able to download it for the open beta on the 8th and the 9th.
yeah,
But I think we're about 12 hours behind or something. So
yeah.
about 16 hours behind. So like when it says it'll come out like 4 p.m. that day or something.
So,
So
interestingly, yeah. Their website, I only went on there late today, saying Battlefield Portal is still coming 19th of November.
Yep.
So they haven't certainly made any announcements. Is there going to be any delays? Because this, the rumor was it was going to be what, second or third quarter of 2022.
Yep.
Yeah,
well, it was supposed to be the 22nd of this month, and then they postponed it to the 19th, and then I heard rumors they might even have to postpone it till March. Well, I don't know how legit that is, but
because that creates a problem for them, and I'll call it the cyberpunk problem. People desperately want the game. They've pre-ordered it.
Yep.
With the expectation they're going to be paying it now in November. Like, I think people copped a month, but I think March, then most people logically, I don't know, maybe, certainly I would, I don't know about anyone else, but you're going, hold on, I paid $80 for a game that's in beta, that's buggy, it's not going to be the best, it's not going to be, you're going to be the beta tester for it. There's a reason why it's called a beta. Right. It comes out and you're going, oh, hold on, I've been playing this. I bought this. When did pre-orders start? 2 months ago?
Yep, about that.
So 2 months ago. So we're two months now. So October, November, December, January, February. Let's say March. So that's 7 months. They have had my money for a game, and I'm paying for the privilege to help them fix their bugs. Mofos, you've got a QA department for that. You've got programmers for that. I'm not going to pay for the privilege to test your game. I'm not going to pay for the privilege. You've got people who get paid to test games. They've actually got a program that they talk about on there, an EA closed beta program that you can be you can ask to be part of, and they will include you, and it means you have to sign an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement, and I'd imagine you'd have to be at some level fairly competent, as far as, knowing what the bugs are, knowing what's good, what's bad, what's broken, being able to, spend quite a bit of time actually feeding them back.
Yeah. I'll take this time to say hi to Taz in the chat.
Hey, Taz. How you going, mate?
It's hanging out in the Flippin' Spuds Twitch channel.
Brother, we're at your...
Just talking a bit of Battlefield 2042 and the possible delay in the beta out this weekend. Now, I think it's only ready for download if you pre-ordered already.
Yeah. And that's what I mean. Like, I just don't think it's... Thanks for dropping by, Taz. Really appreciate it, brother. Really do.
Out of curiosity, I know you got Diablo the other week, but did you get FIFA 22 over the weekend? Yes, it is delayed already, but
yes,
there's no guaranteed yet. But from what I heard, Call of Duty will be out a month from today, the 5th of November. Well, they have to come out on their dates because they bring out a new game every year. They really can't miss it by a month. Otherwise, people are buying a game for 11 months instead of 12 months.
Who's this for?
Call of Duty. Because the 5th of November from today is supposed to come out.
Oh, their one?
Yep.
Oh, the full Vanguard? Because
Yep.
is there still in beta as well?
It was like it was out 2 weekends ago, I think. Yeah,
Yep.
through September. Yep.
Yep.
Nothing
So what's
far.
coming out? What's coming out in November then for for COD?
Yep.
The Warzone.
No, Vanguard's coming out.
I say
And I
Vanguard still hasn't technically launched.
no, they just had like the beta, like the trial, like
Oh,
we'll
okay.
do a trial,
Okay.
and then the full launch comes out then with all the
I don't
maps and
mind
that.
companies doing that for free and
Yep.
making that open to everyone. No, I didn't. Too many to play at the moment. I'm going between Rocket League, Split Game,
No,
Diablo, and Gods
I didn't
Unchained.
get FIFA. I'm not a big FIFA fan. I don't even really like soccer really.
Um, I used to like it. I don't know. I don't know how much I'd like it now. I used to like
Yeah, I
playing it
just
on my own though. Not
I
online.
still I just like to smash people like in AFL or rugby league, whereas I thought you couldn't do that in soccer.
No, you get red carded, sent off.
Yeah.
Have to play with 10 men and then lose the game 10-0. Yeah. Um, but yeah, it's really interesting. Uh, oh, there you go. So he's saying, yeah, with FIFA, he'd considering if it was
Yeah.
cross-play. Yeah, which
But
is I
but
don't
with
think it
with
is.
EA now, I think you can $4 or $5 you can buy the EA pass on your PlayStation. I'm not sure. I think it's free with Xbox at the moment. With the Xbox
Yeah,
Game Pass on
yeah, it
PC.
is. Yep.
Yeah, but yeah, you can buy it for the PlayStation because you can't get Xbox Game Pass. I think it's like $5 or something a month, and you get all the games.
Yep.
But yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
pretty good.
Taz reckons, yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. And that's the thing. But yeah, but going back to yeah, like I said, I'm kind of that's why I've kind of gone off pre-ordering anything,
Yeah,
no matter how good it does sound,
but
until
they suck you in when they said, "Oh, you can come play the beta before before
yeah,
the big game
that
comes out."
never used to be a thing.
Yeah, well, I
Like
think
I
it's
remember when I started gaming, there was no such thing as come play the beta. It was here's the game.
yeah. Well, I
Oh,
think
it's buggy. We'll patch it.
they used to pay people for research and development. Now they're getting paid to do research and development.
Yeah, and this is what people I think grossly miss. And this is the thing: you've got these diehard fans, thanks to streamers who play this game online, and they're like, "Oh my god, that looks freaking awesome!" Yeah, I mean, look, Cyberpunk was probably a good example. Taz, you're right. You know, there's been a few games where people pre-ordered and got an unfinished game. Cyberpunk was a perfect example of that. Like, especially on PlayStation 4, it was horrendous from all reports and and some of the gameplay I saw on YouTube. It was terrible. It looked nothing like PlayStation 5 or on PC.
Yep.
And PC, like I said to you, I managed to get through the first main story of the street kid, and it was really interesting. And I thought, this isn't a bad. Like I had a fairly positive experience. Like I enjoyed it,
Yep.
but then you compare that to something like Outlander. Sorry, Outriders. That's a well polished, fairly bug free game. I think the odd time I've had a couple of bugs. You know,
Yep.
here we go. Yeah, very true, and has ruined the creator's reputation, which is so hard to gain back. Exactly. Like there's people who come out and go, "Oh, this is freaking awesome." Like Cold War was a perfect example of that, where I remember playing the beta, and I think all you guys were saying, "Oh, it's really, it looks all right," and I was like, "Oh yeah, it's a bit arcadey, but I don't mind it." Oh my god, when I bought it. Oh no, actually, I'm lucky I didn't buy COD. And I
Oh, okay.
don't think I bought Modern Warfare either. But Modern Warfare I would have happily paid for.
Yep.
But it's only now turned into trash, where you get the dev errors and done with that game. Like I'll jump on and you play multiplayer a couple of times, it's done. But yeah, Taz is right. Outriders is a good example, and Square Equinox have a have not always had the most stellar reputation. I mean, Juice Mankind Divided, was one game where it was pretty buggy when it released, and they've learned from it. Whereas Activision doesn't look like it has. And Taz makes an excellent point. Some of these games people aren't going to want to play because of hackers.
Yeah.
And the problem you've got with COD, those dipshits don't have a way of actually identifying who's a hacker and who's not. Like you watch some of those clips and you're like you go, oh, maybe he made a shot. But then I watched Tim the Tapman the other day. There was a guy who shot him 4 times with a terrible gun, some terrible gun. He was jumping from a building. And the guy did not miss a headshot. 4 headshots and killed him. And Tim's like, and they replayed it, and then he goes, look, I don't know. Maybe he's that good. Ooh, did you, Taz? So Taz is saying they even came across a hacker in Splitgate earlier this week. Mate, yeah, let us know in chat. That's interesting. That what they were doing. Yeah, share, mate. I'd love to know what they were doing in Splitgate, because Splitgate, like any game, I think if you've got an aimbot in Splitgate, it could be pretty hard to win a bloody game.
Yeah. Just running around and just automatically aiming.
I suppose
every controller player's got aimbot, don't they?
Oh, yeah, I know. That's why, powder puffs like Taz playing on PlayStation, mate.
I play on PlayStation too.
Yeah, but he reckons they've got really, really good.
Because just going through walls.
So, you're seeing through walls. Okay, so it was a wall hack. Yeah. Actually, if you want to watch someone who absolutely is hilarious, and I've just discovered him this week, a guy called Komomo. Go and check him out, and he's a Rust admin.
How do you spell that?
Komomo, Cammo. Komomo, I'm pretty sure it is. And let me tell you, he's an Aussie from Queenslander. He's a real ocker. And let me tell you, mate, he is hilariously funny and just takes the absolute piss out of hackers. G'day, buddy. How you going? So, why are you cheating Rust? You're spoiling it. Oh, and all of them, same thing. No, I don't cheat. No, I'm not cheating. I used to cheat. Then how come you've got 15 game bans, mate? It's like, really? Anyway, it was just hilarious. Like, where is it? I'll have to drop a link.
So speaking of hackers and delay coming out, we've got a giveaway coming out.
We do. Of 2042 of COD Vanguard, which we both just trashed. Look, to be honest, guys, we do have a takeoff. We do have a giveaway. All you have to do is follow us, the Flipping Spuds and ECA on Twitter. Love for you to follow us also on YouTube, Insta, Facebook. What am I'm missing one here? Oh, Twitch. We'd love for you to follow us on all of those. It costs you nothing. It really doesn't. It costs people $0. Come on. Join up. We're not going to make squillions out of this, but we'd like to stream to more than 2 people.
Yeah.
It'd be nice. And share our enthusiasm, for gaming and for PC hardware and everything else. So, let me go to, where was he?
But if you are looking to buy that game, either of those games, I'll post them in the chat too. And these little kickbacks like these are why we are able to do giveaways.
Exactly. And guys, like I said, it's a great way to, just have some fun, support the community. Um, again, those links cost you no money. It's not like it costs you anything to do
No,
it.
that doesn't cost you any extra. They are the cheapest we've found on online. You
Yeah.
might be able to get them pretty close to with JB Hi-Fi. I think EB Games is usually about $10 dearer.
Yeah, exactly. So, if you want to come on board, we'd love to have you on board. It's like I said, cost you nothing. And if you want to click on a couple of links and buy stuff that you're going to buy anyway, hey, if you're not buying stuff, we're not asking you to go and buy it just to support our channels. That's not what we're about.
Yep.
But if you're going to buy stuff, hey, even if it's off Amazon, flick us a quick message. Usually Will and I are, not far from our phones. We'll send you a link. You click on it, cost you $0. And you know what? It throws a few cents our way to, be able to give away a game, or, hopefully if we, grow maybe to a little bit more, we could maybe do even, a mouse.
JB Hi-Fi vouchers, a mouse, yeah, keyboard.
Like other stuff that people are interested in, or maybe a scuff controller, I mean, all these things cost money, and obviously Iggy and I aren't returns.
Or all expenses paid for Stingray Dog subscription membership. Exactly. We can earn some NFTs.
Exactly, or at the real race,
some Gods Unchained cards, or
yeah, exactly. Lots of different things that we can do as giveaways, but we need to have people to give them away to. There's no use us offering to give stuff away to nobody. Otherwise, Iggy and I will just buy games for ourselves and happy days. Not for our wives.
Claim it as a giveaway.
As a giveaway. Yeah. But it's now where are we? Iggy. Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly. Support the channels, learn some things, be entertained. Those are the reasons to watch and follow. Absolutely. And there you go. I've just put in that chat.
Kamomo.
Like I said, by the way, just as a word of warning, ladies and gentlemen, if you've got sensitive ears and don't like the wearing, don't go watch him. Don't go watch him. He will drop all sorts of lovely stuff. Where are we?
See you later, Taz, and enjoy your shower. Hopefully you think about me while you're in the shower.
Yeah, don't think about him when you're in the shower, Taz. And and you know what? Whatever you do, don't think about him as you're falling asleep and starting to dream. Don't think about him. Thanks for popping by, though, Taz. Really appreciate you, brother. We really do,
mate. The real OGs will set up their phone in the shower and watch while he showers. Do you ever listen to music while you shower? I know I do sometimes. Depends if it's a weekend. I might even have a shower beer, have the tunes cranking and a shower beer. Get me in the mood for a bit.
I've done many things in showers. Beer's not one of them, mate. I'm just sorry to tell you, beer's not one of them. Any alcohol. Because usually if alcohol is involved, I'm in the shower because of the alcohol. Not to have it there. Oh, God. Lunacy, I tells ya. Lunacy. Anyway.
Bring up a topic to put up for a poll. Do you even shower beer?
Yeah. Do you think having beer in the shower is safe and sanitary? My next thing you're going to say is, oh, yeah, I have a couple of, Frankfurt's boiled on the side there. Anyway, out of control.
I had the dim sims in a basket above the shower, catching the steam.
I steam my dim sims with a hot shower. Oh, good Lord. Oh, out of control. Just crazy. Anyway, Just finally on that giveaway, guys, it is for PC or any console as well.
Yep.
And yeah, I mean, we are saying Battlefield 2022 and Call of Vanguard. Look, if the winner perhaps turned around and said, "Hey, I'm not particularly interested in either of those two, but here's something that's equivalent value," we may have our arms twisted to do that, like
Yep.
AKA New World. To be honest, I mean, the comps is for Battlefield 2022 and Call of Duty Vanguard. Absolutely.
But hey, if you tell us you watch the show, we might just swing you a JB Hi-Fi or something else voucher.
Help you discount the purchase of
Yep.
a controller, or maybe helps you discount purchasing New World from JB Hi-Fi. I don't know. Doesn't have to be JB Hi-Fi. Might be an Amazon gift card.
Could be Coles Myer. Could be Liquorland.
Ooh.
So you can get a cart.
Dan
How's
Murphy's,
those shower
Dan
beers?
Murphy's, mate.
Dan Murphy's. Then we can get those shower beers.
Yeah, you can have shower beer. The shower beer gift card. A card that keeps on giving.
Oh, we might have to come out with something for the shower beers, like a nice little shower holder to hold your beer.
Bit of merch, you reckon, with these?
Yeah, I reckon they get a stubby cooler with like a suction cap on
it. You know what? It probably wouldn't be that hard to design, would it?
No, I don't
surely
reckon
not.
No.
Anyway, mate, I don't have anything else. What about your good self?
No, that was everything for me as well. Oh, before we go, what games have you been playing this week?
Outriders. I had the day off on Monday. And
yep. Outriders. Nice.
Gave it a good smashing. Good couple of solid hours on. Actually, most of the day was spent playing Outriders. I'll be honest. I just couldn't be. Like, I'd had a really long Sunday and I was tired, and like it was good to have like just a day to just chill out.
It was like Friday night I played a bit of Gods Unchained because on the weekend they have like a tournament, like your first 25 games. Depends how many wins out of those 25 games you get like free card packs. So I think you got to pay 25 games, and I think one game roughly takes about 15, 20 minutes. Yep. So I knocked out 10 or something in the last day, but then I was too pissed on Saturday and too hungover on Sunday, so then I had to knock out all the games on Monday. So I think every hour I was trying to knock out one or two games in between doing chores. Luckily I had Monday off to be able to do it. But yeah, and I getting a few packs.
Oh, cool. How'd you end up finishing?
I'm not sure overall. Like, it wasn't very good. Like, it's down the lower half, but I got I think two common packs, and then two of the Divine Order ones, which are the NFT ones, the ones you can go on and resell. So that's not so bad.
That's good. That's okay. You've done well. You know, and all you do is play a bit of cards.
Yeah, and I've been playing a bit of Fortnite too, a little bit lately with Ava in the lounge room.
Oh yeah,
I've been watching a bit of Warzone, so I think I'm getting the battle royale buzz again. So I might have to give Warzone another go.
I don't know, man. I just can never get into Warzone. Loot around for 10 minutes, get shot, and you die, and that's it. I'll go to the gulag, come back, hope you survive.
Maybe we should be trialing the Rebirth one. It's a smaller map, and you respawn if one of your teammates is alive.
That would be good. Actually, that one I would play. I actually haven't played that. Plunder I also played Plunder with a mate of mine once, and I thought that wasn't bad either, because that was about collecting all the money.
Yeah, that was Yeah,
so
you're more worried about running around killing people to get their money.
Yeah, and it just seems like it wasn't as toxic, or wasn't as like the skill base wasn't quite so high, and there was more opportunity to come back and keep playing. And I think wasn't Plunder as well, where you can keep coming back.
It was. Yeah, like as long as you got one of your teammates alive, I think.
Yeah. So I reckon maybe that's a goer. Maybe we'll see if we can do something on the weekend.
Yep, I'm keen for that.
Or during the week even. I don't care. Like one of the nights, just to jump on and do that. I wouldn't mind doing that. I did try. I lost my shit because there's a mission called Brimstone. like on those, like you can do the co-ops.
Yep, yep.
And I got a couple of guys on with me that were actually really good. They were really, really good. And I was, when we were plowing through it, and and I finally got shot and killed, and I got a dev error, so I couldn't even
Oh,
spectate him. And I'm like, you fucking piece of shit. So I don't know whether like I even got points for that or what happened in the end. But yeah, I wouldn't
man.
mind playing some plunder. Yeah,
Yep.
or yeah, rebirth would be good.
Yeah, I don't know if Plunder's in there if Rebirth is there. I think that's sort of the one or the other.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah. So they sort of yeah. So it was
Because
called Alcatraz at one stage. Yeah.
because I played zombies.
Yeah.
That got really boring really quick. Because all it was just killing zombies, and they just got harder and harder. And
Yeah.
like I had a couple of guys I was playing with, and we were like, I think we got to like level 50 or 52 or something like that. And like it got really intense, but it was like, I'm just killing zombies, just getting harder and harder. And I was kind of like, yeah, it's a bit boring, And I was like, nah. And yeah, I really want to try something like Plunder or Rebirth or
Yep.
whatever it is. Yeah. All right, mate. Well,
Let's do it. All
let's
right, everyone. Thanks for dropping by. And
yeah.
next week we won't be here on Tuesday. We'll be here Wednesday.
Yep.
Mike's got a first aid refresher. So
Yep.
we'll be
So
back up to. But
we're
yeah,
not
you'll
sure
be able
when
to
she'll
catch
be back.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so not sure she'll be back in time for the show or not. So daddy's on dad duties or on parenting duties.
All right, mate. Well, everyone, peace out. Thanks for coming to watch. Remember, subscribe, like, comment, and yeah, follow us on Twitter if you'd like a chance to win Call of Duty or Vanguard or Battlefield 2042.
Yep.
Peace out, everyone.
Or you could
Catch you all next week.
see us all.